Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, my name is Polo and I love making videos of dolls, toys and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, feel more than welcome to subscribe to it, and that way you will not be missing out on any of my future videos. Now today we're going to be finally unboxing the last Barbie Rewind doll, which has been much anticipated by me, especially since I was left a bit disappointed just by looking at the actual pictures of the dolls at the first glance that my friend Maria shared with me, and I really couldn't wait any longer to see how she feels in person. Now the first thing that we notice is the beautiful, absolutely beautiful artwork piece that we find on the front of the outer part of the packaging right over here, and that is what made me have her pretty much idealized, and that is why I was a bit shocked, or again left disappointed, when I saw the transfer to the actual doll, because this artwork is everything. In fact, I think it's one of the most quintessential pieces of Barbie artwork for this line, because especially back in the 80s they were promoting the dolls using very similar pieces of artwork as opposed to promotional pictures and such. And I can truly see this bit as in in the 80s somehow. But she looks so amazing, the volume on her hair, everything. That then again there is a bit of a gap there, so the artwork is so cool. I love it. I absolutely love everything about her. Also, from the artwork I couldn't tell if the dress would be short or long. I mean, I really couldn't. And for the most part, the reason that probably everyone was a bit shocked by it, it's because for some reason this specific doll didn't show with an actual picture of the doll up until very late. So we had the promotional sort of like artwork piece for a very long time, which made us again create images in our head that were so different probably to the doll. But I have to say that the doll doesn't feel so bad once you have it in person, but we're going to explore it even better. So we have the outer part of the box, the inner part of the box that, as you know, it resembles a VHS tape. And then we find the icons that we'll get with the dolls, like the bouquet of flowers, which I'm still not loving, if I'm honest. Then the sash for the prom queen, the tiara, and I will show you the back of it all. So we have the back of the VHS, which is the inner part of the packaging, and then here we have a whole piece of um, artwork of Barbie, and here we can truly see that the dress is quite short. I think that if we had seen this at first, our imagination would have gone to different places. That's at least what I think. And then this is the international box, and I think it's the first time that I get an international box. Most of the times I get the one that's released in the US, and I'm going to be reading what it says, which is the same for every, I think. I think it's the same. This is definitely a simplified version, but it's in many different languages. So the Barbie Rewind series 80s edition is a totally tubular throwback collection commemorating our fave pop culture looks from the decade. Meet your most excellent class of 85, prom queen Barbie. So this is everything that we can appreciate so far. So this would open like so, and then we have the little comb, this time in gold. The base is in a purple shade of it's a shade of purple that is a bit more pastel than the hot one that we experienced before. And then we have the bouquet of flowers, a Polaroid, a picture, a mask, a little tiny purse, and the tiara. And that's everything we're getting as far as I can see. So I will take her out of the box and we will continue the review from there. Alright, so here we have everything out of the box, and I have to say that this doll is very pretty. It's just a bit unfortunate that she doesn't feel as over the top as I would have expected. But nonetheless, she's very, very pretty, and I really hope that these details can be observed when I get closer to her. So the first thing that we notice is the certificate of authenticity specifying it's a black label, and then the second thing is the base that this time around, well, it's the same cassette player stand, but it's a more of a pastel lavender color than the previous hot purple color ones. So that is for this stand. And then here we have the doll again. When we just focus on the top part directly, she's very pretty, and I think she could truly be a prom queen. It's just that there are elements that drag her down a bit. Like, for example, I'm just going to go straight to it. This bouquet of flowers is the most horrible piece I've ever seen on a signature Barbie doll. I really, and it's a pity because there are other elements such as the dress, which doesn't feel as bad. The Polaroid is a really nice accessory, but the bouquet of flowers, like, what in the world were they thinking providing us with this? It doesn't really feel like even plain line level to me, like Dreamtopia. I mean, I don't get it, because she deserves a much better bouquet of flowers. First of all, the colors seem to be like surreal, like that green doesn't even relate to a real bouquet of flowers. And I understand, I mean, it's closer to the color that we've seen here, but I don't know, it's almost like blue for the leaves. I mean, the sculpt is okay. If the sculpt was painted such as, you know, having the ribbon a different color than the actual roses, the roses having more detailing, the leaves being painted differently, all right, but then the whole thing just feels very cheap and, you know, just takes a lot from the doll, which is unfortunate. But forgetting about this bouquet of flowers, okay, she comes with this beautiful mask that has a rose pattern texture all throughout, and I believe that this is a better accessory. All right, so that is there. Then we have this mini purse, that little bag that's actually really nicely painted. We've seen this before many times, but this time is a hot pink with detailing in gold. And now the Polaroid is the best accessory of it all. First of all, I was shocked because it came like this, and so you basically can move the flash, you know, lightning portion of it, and it has a heart, and then it has a little bracket for Barbie to hold it, and we can read Barbie with the you know, vintage font, and it's really nice. Then we can remove what appears to be, like, again, like a realistic Polaroid picture. It's, you have to be careful because this is not like cardboard, it's slightly thinner than that, so you wouldn't want to damage it. But I think that the gimmick of, you know, being able to take a photograph and having this element is so much more better constructed than that bouquet of flowers, which, no, no, I mean, I can definitely say that this is the worst accessory that we've gotten so far from the whole Rewind series. Now, moving on to the doll, she's very pretty. That is the thing about about her. So she's got the superstar face mold. The makeup is very soft, and probably we would have expected a little bit more of a dramatic eyeshadow, something like that, but she's very pretty. Then the thing is, of course, they use saran hair in platinum blonde hair, and at the time they were using kinecolone, which is a hair fiber that can have a lot more volume than saran does. And in fact, when we look at from the back, it's a bit horrible. It's like box hair, but it's like supposed to create this volume, which I don't think is as bad. Probably if washed and restyled again, using a little bit more of like I don't know, bigger curls or something, could even feel better. She has, I already placed the tiara, a little rubber band holding like a side pony, which is okay. I don't get the blue color there really, but anyway, it's there. The tiara is pretty. I think this might be, I really don't know, I can't recognize it as used for any other princesses, as at least for the movie princesses. So she's very pretty. I like her a lot. The volume is okay. She feels so much better than I thought. I like the red lipstick. And then moving on to the dress, I have to say it isn't as bad as I was expecting, especially, well, I don't like this fabric when it's used for fashionistas and stuff, but I understand that trying to recreate that sort of like sparkly moment, this might be the best choice for them. So basically it's a tube mini dress with an over the top color that has a lot of volume and is made out of this like organza material, and I love that. She also comes with this beautiful, let's see if I can see it, gold necklace that's secured in place, and then the dress itself has like two transparent little pieces that would secure it in place. Then the really nice thing about it is that, my goodness, thank goodness, actually, the whole fabric continues all the way around, which normally when used for fashionistas and stuff, they always cut it and then it's like another material on the back. So that's okay. Then the sash is okay too. It's supposed to have this sewn pattern on the edges, and then we can read Prom Queen 85, and then there is a little bit of like a net ruffled with an accentuated edge, which is okay. I mean, I think now that I look at it, it looks like it does in the artwork. I mean, it really does. And then the adding of fishnet panties, it's a must. I mean, that is something that makes a difference, especially because, as I can see here, there is a sparkly moment as well, and probably that is made out or coming from the little fishnet effect. And then she's wearing these hot pink classic pumps, actually classic pumps, like straight from the 80s and 90s, that they were a little bit white, so they are the same exact shoes that they were using back in the day. Then on this hand, we can see this bracelet with a rose in a lavender color, the ring that's pastel pink hot, and then on the other hand there's nothing. So basically this is everything that we can find for her. I think once again that she's very pretty. There are elements such as the bouquet that really take a lot of the greatness that we could expect from a prom queen, but nonetheless the doll itself looks very pretty. Again, I don't think is my favorite. I think that we would have to consider Kira and Christy as well as part of this collection, as probably superior pieces in a way, at least to me. Like, although this is again very quintessential Barbie, very pretty and very cool, but now that now that I have all the dolls, I can say that Kira might be undervalued for what she really comes with, and the whole design, and all those things. So it's nice to have variety, and well, I hope you've enjoyed going through all the details that this doll can provide us with. I love the Polaroid, and I actually am liking more by the minute the gown she comes with. I will be making a video in which I probably reunite the three from the last waves, and then from the very last wave, and then I will be making a ranking of the complete collection. So if you want to see that, stay tuned to the channel, because that might be a very interesting video. So anyway, comment down below what you think. Don't forget to like the video if you've enjoyed it, and for now, well, stay safe, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.